Hey foodies, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel today. Today's recipe is all about Nkwobi. So this is a delicious Eastern Nigerian dish. I'm from the East and I've been craving this. So today I'll be making Nkwobi. You can use goat meat or cow meat for this, but I'll be going with cow foot for today. It's already washed, but it's frozen. So I'll be taking it straight into the pressure cooker. I seasoned that with pepper, stock powder, salt, and water. Covered it up and let it cook for 15 minutes until tender. Once it's done, I took it out and cut it into bite-sized pieces. So this way it's easier to pick up and you can eat it in one go. Then I transferred that into a pot, added a little salt and its own broth, and let it simmer until the water reduces so that I could allow all the flavors to dip in. Now for the ingredients, first I'll be preparing the palm ash. We call this ngo in my place. So I poured in some water and sieved out the chaff to get the clean extract. So this serves the same purpose as potash. So for people that know potash, it's just the same thing. They all serve the same purpose. But I prefer to use palm ash because I consider it more healthier. I have also got Cameroon pepper, crayfish, Calabash nutmeg, Ehuru. That is Ehuru. So Calabash nutmeg is Ehuru. Scotch, bonnet, onion, opaka, that is oil bean, and palm oil. So to bring out the aroma, you have to roast this ehuru. I learned this from my mom. So when you roast it, it activates the aroma and the flavor of the ehuru. And once that is done, peel off the outer layer. So I'll be going on to grind this in a mortar. I then added the pepper and the crayfish, grinded everything together and set it aside. Next, it's time to make the Nkwobi base. So I rinsed the mortar to keep it clean. You don't want to have any seasoning or spices in it at this time. No seasoning, no salt, just the oil and ungo, because anything extra will affect the texture. So I poured in the palm oil and then added the ungo bit by bit and stirred until it transformed into a thick, creamy yellowish paste. This is what you want to get when you're stirring it. So once that's ready, I mixed in the ground spices. So this is when you can start adding your spices. Do not add it before you add the oil. So do oil, ungo, stir, yellow paste, and then you add the spices. So the cow foot is now perfectly cooked. So I added that into the base along with opaka and a bit of seasoning. So you could add more salt or pepper or anything you want to add at this time. Mix everything thoroughly and make sure that the meat is well coated. You just have to be generous with the base. So the sauce needs to be rich, it needs to be abundant, because Nkwobi, the sauce it should be dripping with flavor. You just have to be generous with the sauce. Now go on to taste for salt and pepper, and it's time to plate that up. I went on to serve it up and make sure that the glossy sauce runs beautifully over the plate. That's the effigy of Nkwobi. It just has to overflow. You don't have to be stingy with it. Allow it to overflow. So for garnishing, I added onions. Traditionally, what we use to eat Nkwobi is utazi leaf, because utazi leaf has a kind of like a bitter taste. But I don't have utazi leaf. I'm going with basil as a substitute, but if you have utazi leaf, it's just the perfect for it, because the bitter taste of utazi leaf kind of balances out the richness of the Nkwobi sauce. And of course, what's Nkwobi without palm wine? Anyway, this isn't palm wine. This is Smirnoff Ice. But who cares? It's close enough, so it will serve the purpose. Pour in your palm wine and relax yourself and enjoy it. Now let's dig in and have a taste. Just look at that. Everything is perfect. The flavor, the texture, the richness is exactly what I imagined. So, Craving is fully satisfied. Now, let me just go relax and enjoy this. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and see you next time. Bye.